Welcome back. So hopefully you worked your way through FIFO and you did your worksheet and you kind of realized this is harder than it looked on the screen, but I'm able to figure it out. I mean, I would urge you to really get comfortable with FIFO before you move on to LIFO. On a rare occasion, I have a student that will do better with LIFO than FIFO, but more situations than not, the FIFO and LIFO kind of go together in terms of a student's understanding and conceptualization of what's happening. So again, work the FIFO examples first, get comfortable with those, and then come to LIFO. You can even open up your homework and do a couple of the FIFO problems before you start here. Would be my suggestion, but you do you. All right, so LIFO. Last in, first out. So we had an assumption in FIFO that the oldest item was going to be sold first. Well, here we're kind of doing the opposite. We're selling the newest item first. And because we're doing perpetual and not periodic, we also need to make sure that we're only selling items that we actually had when the sale occurred. And so now we're back to February 18th. We have a sale, 18 units at $26. The selling price, of course, is $468. But what about the cost? Again, using LIFO, we start with the last units first. And so we're going to start by first taking the 15 units from our February 15th purchase here. 15 times 12, 180. So of these 18 units we need, we're taking 15 from here, and then we're going to go up and pull 3 from this category, from our beginning inventory. So 15 times 12 is 180. 10 times 3 is 30, obviously. That gives us 210. So our cost of goods sold for the first sale, using LIFO as our assumption, is $210. Moving on. What about for February 25th? Again, this is the sales situation. This is where we are. And again, the same focus is necessary here. We have to make sure that we're remembering and reflecting and kind of telling ourselves, our future selves, where the items were that were left over based on the previous transaction. So here's our sale, 15 units. Assuming LIFO, where did the units come from? Well, the first, we start at the bottom and go up. Here, the February 22nd purchase is first. We sell all 12 units at $13 a piece. That's $156. From here, that's only 12 units, so we need to get 3 more. 3 times 10 is 186. And note, we have 4 units left. This is not a coincidence. When we did this problem before on the last video using FIFO, we also had 4 units left. That fact is not going to change. Use that to help you when you do these problems. A lot of the problems you're going to see on homework and exams and practice are going to be the same data, FIFO, and then do it again LIFO, and then maybe do it again weighted average. And so that what happened to the items is going to be information that can help you. Same setup, using LIFO, same calculation for goods available for sale. None of these facts have changed. Everything on this screen, beginning inventory, purchase, sale, this is all the same as it was on our previous video. And so it's not surprising that our goods available for sale isn't different. Use this to help yourself. When you have a problem using LIFO and FIFO, calculate the goods available for sale the first time, and then you won't have to calculate it again. Use it to check your work at every step along the way. So again, our goods available for sale is $436. Cost of goods sold, $210 and $186. Totals up, $396. That goes here. Our ending inventory, where was it? Well, with FIFO, our ending inventory was down here. With LIFO, our ending inventory is up here. And again, that makes some intuitive sense. Under LIFO, we're selling the newer stuff first. And so all this new stuff is gone. Now, because we're using perpetual LIFO in this chapter, it's not always going to be the oldest 4 items. Actually, worksheet 3 is going to have a situation where that comes up, where it's not just the oldest. You can't make that assumption. In this case, it does happen to be the oldest. And so our ending inventory is these 4 units times $10 or $40. Again, if you work the FIFO example and you feel comfortable with the FIFO example, go ahead and take a shot at worksheet 2, which is a LIFO example. In addition, worksheet 3 is another set of data which you can do FIFO and LIFO on as well. So if you want the practice, LIFO and FIFO, by all means, use worksheet 3 as well. If you work worksheets 1 and 2 and you're happy, then you can do those. Worksheet 3 is just a little more complex and complicated example of FIFO and LIFO. Same thing. When you get done, take a break. See you in video 3.